time out. I know it doesn't seem it, but it feels like forever since we was back down in Swansea.
No, I know. It's come around quick, I think.
Definitely. How's it been in camp for you?
Yeah, same old. Yeah, same old. Just training hard. Um, listening to the boss, Nigel, and the team. Just yeah, staying staying in shape and then peaking right ready for the 10th of May. Yeah,
Getting ready for the 10th.
yeah.
How has it been, obviously, since February when you was out in the ring? I know Pat spoke a lot about promising you more fights down there and more shows. How was February for you, if you could try and sum it up?
Yeah, it was great. Like, obviously after the fallout in December, it was just yeah, it was just great to be back in the ring and be active, and obviously it was a great night. Everyone performed. We all put on a show. Um, and it's just good that we got obviously the next date to work towards it, and we know we're not like in limbo. We know we got dates ahead of us to work towards, so that's the main thing, that we're going to be active thanks to Pat. Like,
Definitely. I think it's a big thing that Pat said to you are now obviously Pat's managers and looking after you like down there as fighters. I think it was
mm,
really good that Pat kind of got the show back on as quick as he could and safely. And it was a great night
yeah,
of boxing.
yeah, you could see in December how heartbroken and distraught that he was, as well as us fighters. Him as a promoter, he obviously doesn't like to fail, and it wasn't a failure, it was just a lesson, and obviously we got us straight back out as promised. And we're back out February the 10th, and yeah, the ball's rolling now, isn't it? So that's the main thing, the ball's rolling, and we're all taking steps, towards where we want to be in this game. Like,
Kind of what not kind of what's your plan, but and obviously you're out at weekend. What do you want
mm,
from yourself really by the end of the year if you could try and sum that up for us, Morgan?
um, obviously, I think this is going to be my last 4 rounder. I think we did try and get a 6 round in for this one, but I think Nigel and Part 4 would have one more 4 rounder before we step up to 6. Um, so for me, really, it's just getting the rounds in, get the experience as a professional fighter. Now, obviously, the pace is a lot different. I think with the 6 rounders, I can kind of adjust my pace towards a more a steadier pace for them championship fights, in down the line. So yeah, a couple of 6 rounders, and then I'd like to go for the Welsh title. Obviously my brother's got the Welsh title as super feather. He was due to box for the Welsh super lightweight title, but obviously that fell out on the BBC show. So yeah, I just want to bring more hardware back to the Talbot, really.
And we're going to
Mm.
mention we've seen you on the BBC show and your brother were boxing. How was that
Yeah.
for you to go down there and kind of see the well, I know Pat's obviously got himself a big small hall promoter, but these big
Mm.
TV shows kind of coming to Wales.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I was licking my lips, really. Obviously there's boys on there who I've been brushing shoulders with in gyms and in the amateurs and stuff like that. So seeing them box on the BBC show, it was quite yeah, motivating, if anything. And obviously we've set the tone. I don't think there was a show in the LC2 before then, and now obviously it's all happening there. So the LC2 got a few busy years ahead of them, boxing wise.
Definitely. I know before that
Yeah,
you touched on kind of your moves trying to move to 6 rounds.
yeah,
How do you think you'll handle that?
yeah. I feel like I could handle it no problem. Obviously, it's different. You do it in the gym, but obviously it's different on fight night. But as you probably seen in my last fight, I was very busy, very active, throwing loads of shots. So I always keep myself in great shape. And I feel like I could, if I had to, my mindset, I would do it, for the championship rounds, for the 10 round or 12 round or whatever it needed to be on the night. But obviously, I'm still a prospect and a novice in the pro game, so I know it's all about building up towards that, and then just being ready to go down the stretch on the night.
Definitely. And you touched on
Mm.
there about how busy it was in your last fight. What's kind of been one thing you could say you've been picking on anything that you'd want to improve from your last fight into this fight? Because obviously you had a bit of time out before that one.
Yeah. Yeah, just probably not being. I was getting a bit eager on sometimes. Obviously, I got caught a couple of times in the fight by being too eager and staying there too long. So yeah, just being a bit more patient maybe. Working behind the jab as I did in the last one, and yeah, being a bit more economical probably with my punches, like instead of just rattling off, 4 or 5 punch combinations and staying there for the return, So, yeah, just staying sharper and being a bit more switched on in that sense, I suppose.
But you did put on a show to the fans that came down there and watched you at the LC in February.
Yeah.
Back in that kind of spot again this time?
Yeah. Everyone always comes out and shows love, like so. Sorry, I was getting a call then.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
everyone always comes out and shows their support. So it doesn't matter if it was just my mum watching, I'd still perform as as I want to perform for myself, obviously, and my coach, and make my coach happy. But yeah, even if it was just one person watching in the crowd, I'd still probably fight the same.
So about the same. How's ticket sales been going for yourself? Has it been going good?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I think it's going well, but it's not going as well as you'd like sometimes. But it's probably a quick turnaround, and you know, especially with the BBC show only being 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. Some people can't make it to everyone, But yeah, we'll still have a big crowd there, and we'll take the roof off.
And
Mm.
any fans that are watching this that still haven't got your tickets yet, when's the last time you can get tickets from you, Morgan?
Oh well, they can. It's because it's done on Ticketsphere now, isn't it? So that's obviously a lot less stressful for us fighters then, because they just got to click on the link and grab the tickets. Whereas obviously with the handheld paper tickets, we're out running, dropping them off ourselves. But I don't know whether the app is like, I don't know, like some people might have missed it, or it's obviously easier. Say when I'm going to little social events, I'll just take the tickets with me, and I'll just be there and I'll be handing them out, and then people are just, they got no choice but to send the cash in. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, they can grab tickets right up until the day, like now with this ticket sphere format.
Oh, well, I know last
Mm.
time we spoke about a little bit your plans after the fight.
Yeah.
We spoke about kind of the first thing you were going to eat. Has it changed?
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Yeah, I was in Tesco's yesterday, and obviously been eating clean and and staying on weight and stuff. And I seen in the reduced to clear section loads of like leftover like Easter eggs and Maltesers and all this chocolates and that. So I bought a load of them, and I've stuffed them in my drawer ready for Sunday morning. Because I haven't had my Easter eggs yet, so
That kind
I
of
got I
reliving.
got yeah, I got one in the fridge that's been waiting for me. I got some I grabbed some extras from Tesco's yesterday. So yeah.
So I know last time we spoke to you, a couple of years were saying you were going to get burgers, and there was, I think, someone mentioned Wingstop, but none of that. It'll be Easter egg.
I don't know. Yeah, probably Wingstop as well. Still, yeah. But the thing is,
Wingstop.
yeah. You crave all these foods and that. But then when you get to Monday, you have 2 days of eating everything you want, then you're just sick of it then. So it's just kind of, oh, when's the next fight, You can't start hating yourself, you see your shape going, deteriorating after like 3 days off your diet. But yeah, I'm gonna try, obviously I'll have the weekend off. I'm gonna try and stay in shape, stay ready, and just keep improving and get ready for August then in our 6th rounder.
Oh, all excitement.
Yeah. I'm buzzing. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
And then last we've seen on social media this week you've been pushing a little bit with your sponsors that you've been getting, and I know one of your sponsors is yourself.
Yeah.
How important are these sponsors still to you?
Oh yeah, they literally they fund the career, like, so as you know, Elna, it's not starting out, or people think, oh, pro boxer, you're probably making money. It's not. It's a lot. At first you're kind of in a deficit, and do you know what I mean, just forking up for medicals and obviously training fees, getting on shows. So the sponsors, yeah, they literally they, you couldn't do without them. So it's a massive help every time. So I can't thank them enough.
Do I give a shout out to any of them?
Yeah. So obviously Mcintosh Power Solutions, myself, Tabla Coffee, Richard Burton 10K. We got AD Industrial Cleaning, Didcot Plastering, Run for Kev, Tata. We got JES Group as well. Yeah, we got loads, but they all know they are. So thank you very much for all their donations, and they're continuing to contribute with myself and my career.
Oh, I've loved it. But before I let you go and jump off to any last bits of training you've got to get doing, what's one
Mm.
message you want to give to the fans ahead of Saturday night?
Yeah, just get there, show out, make some noise, and just get ready for a flash performance again. Like, I just want to entertain. Obviously get the win is the number one priority, but also I want to entertain as well. Always want to make people feel like they're getting their money's worth. So I'll put on a show, no doubt. Don't miss it.